Gentlemen, welcome back to Mids from the middle of the Midwest. I am Nixon the Dark. Once again, mimetic rivalry and sexual market value. Today, the Goldilocks fuck zone, the sixes, the vanishing middle class of the sexual marketplace. We'll cover this in a few segments. We're going to start with a social commentary. Under unrestrained hypergamy, sex cannot happen without female rivals. Our ancestors had real suspicions about hypergamy, and they lived in an environment where it was fully restrained. Under primitive conditions, male protection was 100 times more valuable than it is now, and women had practically no say in their own mating decisions. Those days are perhaps not long gone. They've been gone for a few decades, so we are still adjusting. Women now have all of the leverage in the sexual marketplace, except for the part where hypergamy targets men. Hypergamy didn't change in this new world order. Its raw, uncut sexual impulse always favored alpha males. With ancient restrictions gone, though, mimetic rivalry emerged as the selection mechanism. So it's like hypergamy is the program, mimetic rivalry is the coding language. Thanks to game, men now understand this, but that doesn't mean we control it. All we can do is conform to the reality of mimetic rivalry. The implications for this have been seismic. Our male value formula, get jacked, learn game, convert your talent to clout, acknowledges the reality of mimetic rivalry. It is a shorthand for everything that you can do to enhance male value. You can either A, understand hypergamy, mimetic rivalry, and the dynamics of social interactions. That's learning game. Or B, you can improve yourself and your circumstances to increase your ability to manifest female rivals for access to your value. This is getting jacked and converting your talent to clout, physicality, and status. Women do not care about game. Women care deeply about male physicality and male status, but more than either, they care about their rivals. You can work your ass off to build value, get in the best shape of your life, eliminate every thirsty tell from your interactions that you have with women, and you can have the tightest game in town and make tons of money, and you will get better with women. But you will still occasionally see them ghosting on you, flaking on you, and if you ever wonder why this happens, despite the fact that you've made all of these improvements in your life and your circumstances, the answer always comes back to female rivals. No matter how awesome you've made yourself, if she can't see or at least sense that other women are competing for you, she's not interested. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and we'll end with a nice story that brings this point home. I have a friend. We'll call her Janice. Janice is getting back on the scene after several years being sidelined in a crappy relationship. Last week, she went on a date with Marty, who spent about 12 hours desperately and thirstily and unsuccessfully trying to get into her pants. Janice was disgusted by his behavior and not looking forward to a second date. She didn't have a ton of options, getting a little older. A few days later, her friend Kate told her that she used to date Marty. And this was years ago, and it was only even briefly. Yet while she was drunk, Kate says to Janice, "You have my permission to date Marty if you want." Now, she had already gone on a date with him and didn't really want to see him again until this comment. Now, Janice did with this one drunken comment what Marty could never have done on his own. She asserted a prior claim on him. And now Janice wants to fuck Marty because she has at least one quasi-rival for his love. That's the power of mimetic rivalry. Take care.